Magnus was released in the fourth wave of the Prime toy line as his own mold, which oddly enough was never used again by Hasbro. Beast Hunter's Magnus was a retool of the Voyager Prime mold and left this mold in obscurity with only a single release. Takara released it in a much lighter blue and replaced the light up hammer with Oma, the arms micron you can assemble from a couple of sprues. Join me as I take a look at Transformers Prime Voyager class Ultra Magnus.
Hello, Collector's Corner here. Today we're taking a look at Transformers Prime Voyager class Ultra Magnus. This is the first Ultra Magnus toy. There was a second retooled from Optimus Prime, because of course it was. But this is the one that gets his own mold. As you can see, it's a big truck. Here he is in his truck mode. You see he's got nice Autobot logo on the side with a stripe going down. Red roof. Got silver on the step there. Nothing for the tires. It's black. The front bumper is painted silver. You got a small logo there. Oh, not a logo, just a little divot there. On the grill, he does have windshield wipers in a nice translucent blue. Yes, windscreen. Yeah, you've got these two things. We'll talk about it on the back. No paint for the rear. Very plain. Yeah, all in all, very plain truck mode. It does roll. It rolls very nicely, very smoothly. So, it does get two accessories. You'll see a picture of the missile, because I can't find it. But you'll see a picture right now of the missile. It's just a really long missile that he can hold as a gun. Looks weird. And he has his massive gun. This is a nice spring-loaded gun. It does have a small LED right there. When you transform it into the hammer mode, it will light up. This one doesn't have any batteries and the LED is really dim, but you get the idea. In any case, yeah. The gun can be placed on top of the truck. Got these two pegs here. Go into port here. Like so. Our portion rests on the back of the truck, and there he is. Large gun placement thing going on there. Very large. You can, of course, remove it and plug it in the other way if you want front feet gun. Like so. The missile can be plugged in there. The missile can also be plugged in the ports on the side or the port on the top. The best hold. A little bases here to move in and out to accommodate. Yeah, it's meant for the ears here, like that. And yeah, it looks pretty nice that way. It gets a nice large gun. Yeah. Not a bad truck mode, I gotta say. For comparison, here he is with Dirge. technically the same class size, but yeah, they're just quite a bit larger, quite a bit beefier. Still, they are. You can see Dirge's review up in the corner there for you to watch after this. In case, let's get into transformation. For transformation, you want to split the front like that, fold up the grill onto the windshield, onto one tab, side panel here. Bring it down, tap the side panel and bring it down. I'm going to pull the roof section back, pull his head, straighten out his legs, and the seating position is in, straighten out his feet. I'm going to pull the whole roof section back and down, tie it in, and then go to his arms back. Straighten out his hands and pull up his forearm panels here. Complete his arms. There you have Ultra Magnus in his robot mode. Let's go up a bit. Oh. There he is in his robot mode. Got a nice head sculpt there. No nose, with silver face, green eyes. Green eyes. Silver face, nice silver crest. Silver and red for the chest with a translucent bit there. You can see right through it. Comes back out from the back. Sorry. Got some silver for the shins. Got the side panel for the arms, so you got the Autobot logo and the stripe there. Side you get a step. Silver, black. Black just red from the roof. But yeah, that's it. Can rotate the shoulder pads forward to give them a bumper shoulder pads. And some spikes on top. Like that. And you do get a belt, buckle in white. Yeah, there is Magnus in his very wide-shouldered robot mode. Articulation-wise, his head can rotate, sort of. The collar gets in the way. Yeah, it's got a silver collar. I forgot to show that off. Come on. Yeah, with the nice Autobot logo there, hanging from his neck, apparently. Yeah, in any case, you can rotate the head. You can look up slightly. You can look down into his chest. You can have some side to side. Why doesn't it focus? Side to side a little. The arms can move forward on that hinge. Transformation. They can rotate at the shoulder. They can sort of move up slightly, not much. Move back. Sort of get him up like that, but that's very awkward. It does have a bicep swivel. It gets a 90-degree bend at the elbow. Not much, but it's there. His wrists are on a ball joint, so they can rotate. They can move down, slightly up, slightly inward. They are sculpted in an open position, but they do have a slot for the gun. He does get a waist. It gets stuck on the backpack, but it can move out and it can rotate. His hips, yeah, they can kick forward. They can kick back. They can kick out, not all the way, but almost. He does get a thigh rotation there. He gets 90 degrees of bend. Not much. Oh, I forgot one thing with the transformation. Yeah, I totally forgot about it. You fold in these pieces. You untap the wheels from the leg. You want to rotate them back. And this is the double hinge there, so you want to fold it at the inner hinge and then wrap it around with the other hinge. And it will tab in using that tab into that slot. And there is his leg all done. Yeah, same thing on the other side. Rotate, fold around. Take it in, and there. You now have wheels on his calves. Yeah. His Maria knees rotate, and his toes can point down for transformation. There's no ankle tilt because this is 2015, still not a thing. You're getting there, but not yet. And yeah. In any case. Oh, come on, stand. Yeah, his hips are a bit loose now. Hard to pose. There he is in his glorious robot mode. For his gun, well, he can hold it like gun. By that peg, so he can shoot. Or, what you meant to do, is take the gun, press it in the barrel until the hammer portion flips out. You want to flip down this panel, push the gun all the way back, and then this panel will tab into that slot. Let's hold it in place. There, like that. And now you have a big hammer. It should light up at this point using that little LED. It's not really all that impressive, but yeah, it can light up. You can hammer things with it. It has a long handle, so you're supposed to hold it by that peg. So you're supposed to insert it into his hand like that. And have him hold it. It's a bit heavy now for him and his really loose hips. Yeah, fairly tall hammer. I much prefer him holding it by the other handle. That, so you can hold it with the other hand, so it looks a bit better. Yeah. Oh, please don't fall over. His hips are super loose now. There he is. Look at his hammer. It's a very large hammer. Looks nice. Looks really cool. Yeah, very nice. I do like him. I do like his hammer. All in all, it's a very cool looking figure. I think he looks better than Prime. And then the retool that you did for Beast Hunters out of that mold. But yeah, his hips are loose, need to be tightened up with some nail polish or something. Yeah, very nice. Very nice looking. Ultra Magnus. Why is this how this look? All in all, I think it's a figure worth tracking down. I think it's pretty nice. Looking Magnus. Has some nice things going on. It's very clean in the paint department, but that was the thing back then. Then we got some silver there. All in all, yeah, very cool. And his hammer is really, really, really cool looking hammer. So yeah. I want to thank you for watching this video. This is very guerrilla style because I'm traveling, don't have access to a lot of stuff. But I did bring some figures to review. So yeah, you get this guy. Oh. For comparison, here he is with Dirge. Yeah, you can see they're about the same size. He's a bit shorter. If he can stand straight and not topple over. They're about the same size to the top of the head. And Dirge's got a lot of wing tip there, but yeah, just about the same size. They look pretty nice together. In any case, yeah, it's a nice figure to try to track down. He really is a fun figure to mess around with. You can get him to pose. His hips allow. See? Doesn't topple over. Doesn't transform. You can get him in a nice pose. Holding his hammer like that. Yeah, all in all, pretty nice. If you would like to stand, yes, you can see mine has very loose hips, so just likes to topple over for no reason. But yeah, there he is. Nice, blue. I like him. Try to find him if you want him. He's fun. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for sticking around for this guerrilla style review. I'm going to have very little stuff to use around. Very bad lighting. I don't know why this decides to just stop lighting. But yeah, there it is. Yeah, thank you for watching. Please follow us on Blue Sky, Patreon, all that good stuff. I do post images of these guys on Blue Sky, so you can go see them there. They'll also be at the end of this video, so don't worry about that. But still, go and follow us there. And yeah, subscribe down below. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think of this figure. It's very nice. And sorry for the lighting, but yeah, I have to work with what I have. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.